Hey everybody out there, this is Seto, and today for you guys I wanted to do an introduction and talk to you guys about a series on this channel that I'm going to be starting very shortly. I'm already in the process of working on it. If you've seen my Facebook page, you will actually have seen some of these things that I'm working on, like the title for the series and everything. So the title of this awesome series, which is a monumentous task, but I'll talk about the reasons why I want to do it, is the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, the history of the game that we play, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or in general, encompassing the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself. We may have little branch off segments down the road, but I'll get to that. So pretty much, this history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to be a monthly series on the channel. Now, if things go smoothly, if there's a very short format, for example, which I'll explain a little bit in a second, then you may see on the channel 2 episodes in 1 month, depending upon the situation. But for the most part, at this point in time, it's going to be 1 episode per month. Now, it's going to be something that I'm putting a lot of effort into this, and a dear good friend of mine, Yu-Gi-Oh! Toli, as you guys might know him, Mike, Toli, is going to be helping me out with this series. He did a recent guest upload on my channel, and I'll do a Heraldic Beast deck profile, so if you'd like to check it out and check out his channel, you can go over there. But yes, he is the one helping out with this channel, and hopefully, if it wasn't for him, I could not do this segment that I've wanted to do for a very long time. I've seen other YouTubers out there attempt this over the past couple of years, but nobody has really been able to do it consistently. And it's something I want to do, and I know it's going to take a lot of effort on my part, but I really want to do it, and if it wasn't for Mike, this series could not happen in the channel. And as you guys know, I love a lot of different eras of the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I've played through a lot of these eras, and I think it's something the community really needs. As this game is going into, in the TCG, you know, it's 14th, 15th year now, 16th year, we're going into like another season of Yu-Gi-Oh! With Reigns. Like, we need a written record of the history of the game. You know, it's getting pretty long. I mean, yes, we're not Magic the Gathering old, but we're getting kind of old, you know, and there's been a lot of players that have come in and out of this game, and I think it would be really nostalgic, number 1. Number 2, it needs to be done. And number 3, it's going to be fun as hell to do, where we talk about the history of the game. It's something that I really want to do. Mainly we're going to focus on the TCG, the game in the TCG. That's really what we're going to mainly focus on. And then we're going to talk about each format. So for example, the first, I believe, you know, let's say an example. Yeah, this is a very good example. Now that I think of it, it's a better one. But for example, this format we just got done with, that lasted between what, September to the end of March here, 2017. So that's 7 to 8 months. That time frame, that format between ban lists, that one day, hopefully, in itself will be an episode long down the road, but that would be 1 episode right there, that format right there, that lasted 6 to 8 months. Now, we would have different formats now. As you know, back in the day, Konami did have emergency ban lists. So in that situation, if it's like a 2-month format, you may see a 2nd episode that month, depending upon the situations and me and Mike's circumstances at the time, so please be understanding of that. I also would like in the future to maybe bring on older duelists on the channel to talk about their experiences. Maybe if this series becomes more popular, we would do things where like we would bring older duelists, SJCs, YCSs played back then in general, who are very, you know, they may not have been topping a lot back in the day, but they've been in the game for a long time. They know, they've been through different formats. So hopefully maybe one day I can bring some of those players on here, and we can have just different discussions about these certain formats that were happening at the time, and things of that nature. That may be a different segment altogether. It'd be something we would probably do, record on YouTube. We would figure that out down the road, but we could do different things about that in general, and I think it would be an amazing concept to really do and try out, actually. And we may talk about the manga a little bit, but it's mainly going to focus on the TCG. The first episode, if you guys are wondering, is going to be a prologue episode. Now you may say, what the heck's a prologue? The precursor to the game itself in the TCG. So yes, the first episode is going to mainly be focusing on the OCG, because that is where the game originally started. That is its mother country in a way. And to know how it got so popular and everything, you need to know things back then, what was happening, and then eventually we will get to the TCG in the second episode. So the first episode is pretty much going to be a quick prologue to the origins of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the OCG, which we had to do a lot of homework on, because I never played in the OCG yet. So yeah, I had to do a lot of digging, but it was very fun. We will also probably in the future, and it's something I'm going to ask permission for, but I think it would be perfectly fine, I'm going to leave links in the description box down below when a video is uploaded if you would like to see certain videos. So we may go on YouTube and find, like, for example, there was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie that Konami released back in 1998, and that was literally the birth of Yu-Gi-Oh! And they released a special edition set for that movie opening that you could get if you went to the movies. And it's very rare to see those, but there is an opening, about 1 or 2 openings we found on YouTube that you can go watch this, so we would leave a link down in the description below. I would talk with other YouTubers to ask if this is okay, maybe. I'll see what we can do. Me and Mike can work together on this, but it's something I'm looking forward to doing, something I'm excited to do. I'm very ecstatic to do it. I know it's going to be a lot of work, because you're talking about, as of right now, you're going back 13, 14, 15 years in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Trying to recollect things. If I mess up something when I'm talking, please, I do apologize in advance for any videos, but I am excited to do this. Please be supportive of this series. It's something I've been wanting to work on for a long time. It's going to be epic. We got an intro, which we're going to be doing for the series. We got outros. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I promise you. This is something I am excited to do, and I hope you guys all will enjoy it when it rolls out and be supportive of it. But till next time, take care. Have fun doing. Good luck dueling. And like I said, the first episode should be out in a couple of weeks. But take care, everybody. Next time, and good luck dueling to all of you.